Enough wasting time on rivalries. I just got some intel. Management has just decided who's going to be Dewdrop's next challenger for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Is it... me?
No, but it can be. Whoever wins the Elimination Chamber match will take on Dewdrop for the championship at WrestleMania. And if we do things right, you may not even have to wait until then.
What's that supposed to mean?
Never mind the specifics. Are you ready to get started? You'll need to qualify for the chamber match first.
Let's do it. There's no time like the present.
Great. I'll talk to management and get you in a qualifying match.
Man, is it nice to not have to do that myself anymore.
Perks of having a manager, dear.
I suppose you've already heard this from your aunt, but I've got a qualifying match for you tonight. The winner will be added to the Elimination Chamber. I'm guessing you already know the stakes?
Winner gets a match with Dewdrop for the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania?
That's right. You'll be competing against Indy Hartwell.
Great. Shouldn't be a problem for me to win. No one on the roster is on my level.
Ah, there's that new attitude. Still, even though your aunt is managing your business now, don't be a stranger, okay?
Hey, there's something I think you should do in your match tonight.
Win?
Naturally, but really make an example of Indy Hartwell.
I wasn't planning on taking it easy on her.
No, I know. But Indy's been having some minor backstage squabbles with Dewdrop lately. Nothing truly notable, but stir the pot between them, and I think you can use it to your benefit.
You've got a whole plan put together, don't you?
Of course I do.
WWE's premier Aunt-Niece duo look to keep their momentum rolling against the always impressive Indy Hartwell in this huge Elimination Chamber qualifier match.
It brings a tear to my eye to see how far our girls come since Survivor Series, Cole. What a glow-up. Seems like Justine's knee still has a lot of growing up to do, if you ask me.
Lands a kick to the gut.
Oof! Effective drop kick to the face.
Running swanton.
She's feeling the hurt here.
She still has a lot of time to recover, though.
Hartwell struggling to defend herself.
Indy needs to be resourceful in this situation.
She heads out of the ring.
Interesting strategy.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Hair whip. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
She's got an answer for that. Into the barricade.
Hartwell saves herself.
What a nasty knee lift.
She anticipated that one.
What a clothesline. Ouch.
Hammerlock. Reverse DDT.
Look at this. Hair pull neck slam.
She'll take things into the ring.
And they beat the count.
Wow, so close.
Snapper takeover. Oh, look at a kick. Oh.
Good defense.
She's starting to tire a little.
Well, all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
Super kick. She's staying elusive.
A face buster knee smash.
That looks painful. Boom.
And Indy is really being knocked around here.
Tough spot for Indy.
Come on. What's going on here? Pay attention to your competition. Uh-oh. No, scorpion death drop.
Good night. Head and arm lock. Ooh, suplex. Boom. Cover.
We're going to put this one away. Hooks the leg. Wait a minute. Using the ropes here for leverage. Oh, the 2 count to kick out again.
This is amazing. Looking to end this.
And there was some force on that move.
Does that finish Indy off? Shoulders down. Hey, look, the ropes. What a disappointing way to steal a win.
Here is your winner, Haley Santos.
Your last match was a...
I know that. You're a strong, fierce woman and competitor who I greatly admire. So I definitely don't think you're so thirsty and insecure that you're creating all those Dewdrop fan accounts.
Indy said I'm...
Oh, that was the least of it. None of it seemed right, especially considering what's going on with Stephanie McMahon right now.
What's going on with Stephanie?
Wait, you don't know? I shouldn't have said anything. You've handled it well so far, so no reason for you to worry about it.
Tell me.
Stephanie's been pretty vocal, at least around legends like my aunt. She thinks you're a terrible champion and is trying to do everything in her power to undermine you. She's even been asking management to put you in more difficult matches before your title defenses, so you're more likely to lose. I think that's why they're planning a handicap match for you next week.
Why would they do that? I don't need to prove anything in the ring.
It's all Stephanie.
That it would.
This may be the first time Doudrop and her partner have teamed up. There's already chatter they could be one of the most dominant duos in WWE.
The Legacy Superstar's newfound ferocity combined with Doudrop's championship grit and Justine's chessmaster moves, that's a scary combo.
Especially if you're Indy Hartwell and Aaliyah.
Things taking a turn for her now.
A lot of energy left. Fresh partner to tag. She's in about as good a position as you could hope to be still.
Ooh, she responds with a counter. Oh, she had the wherewithal to counter Aaliyah. Ouch.
Caught her.
Ah, kick. Nasty kick.
Ridiculous standing shooting star.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
Right to the arm.
She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
The momentum is clearly turned to her favor. What a barrage of stomps. Kinshasa.
Oh, man.
Oh, could this be it? And it was offense with a thoughtful purpose.
That might have knocked Aaliyah out for good.
2 count. She did it. She picked up the victory.
Here are your winners, Haley, Santos, and Doudrop.
That was a lot.
What's her problem with me?
I don't know. I just hope she
Go
doesn't.
through with what?
Me and my dumb mouth again. She really doesn't want you to be champion. In fact, she's coming to SmackDown next week to try to convince the rest of management to make the Elimination Chamber match for the championship itself. I guess she thinks someone can take the title off you sooner.
She wouldn't.
I know, Stephanie's pretty strong-willed. But maybe next week is a good opportunity for you to talk to her about it. I'm sure it's all a misunderstanding. You're not
Oh, I'll state my case.
Breaking news. I have just received word that visiting WWE Chairwoman Stephanie McMahon was the victim of a shocking attack at the hands of the SmackDown Women's Champion, Doudrop. No motivation for this attack has been given, but WWE officials were able to restrain Doudrop before Stephanie was seriously hurt. I'll update...
Seems like everything is going according to plan. Nicely done. Stephanie met with me after the attack, and she's pretty fired up. I think it's going to work.
Perfect.
Get excited, because it's that time. Time for me to tell you about the Elimination Chamber preview match.
What's the plan?
Before the weekend's Elimination Chamber Premium Live event, we're holding a preview match on
Fine by me.
Lacey Evans is a last-minute scratch tonight, so this Elimination Chamber preview is now officially a 2 versus 3 handicap match.
No details on Lacey Evans' absence yet, but it's certainly not like her to no-show.
Yeah, definitely a head scratcher. But these 5 superstars will have to do their best to ignore the distraction and focus on the business at hand. Jumping knee strike finds the mark.
Standing shooting star press, incredible. She's enduring some damage.
Handicap matches are all about strategy, and right now, her strategy simply isn't the effective one. But that can always change.
Distress showing on the face of Xia Li.
This is where Xia will be tested.
Caught the leg. Kick right to the body.
Oh, meet me in the basement. I got a foot to the face for you.
That'll do some serious damage.
Kinshasa.
This could be big.
And did you hear the impact of that?
Is that what it takes to beat Xia Li?
She picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here are your winners, Haley, Santos, and Dewdrop.
This is a win, not just for this superstar, but for...
I can't believe someone took out Lacey. I mean, kudos to them. I certainly benefit.
Sounds like whoever did it did a great job. Honestly, I'm a little jealous. They didn't even get spotted. Though remember, WWE's gonna fill the spot. Might be someone tougher.
True. I wonder if the person who took out Lacey is hoping for that final spot.
If that's the case, you know my guess.
What's your guess?
Seriously? Is there anyone who would benefit from an open spot in the match? Maybe someone who benefited in the past when a lighting rig fell on your tag team partner before the Money in the Bank match?
Maybe you're right. Ava was pretty angry when Dewdrop was added to the chamber and they canceled Ava's qualifying match.
Watch out. If it is Ava, she'll be gunning for you. I know that if I were her, I'd still be hungry for proper revenge. But we'll see soon enough how it plays out for Ava when WWE announces the final entrant.
Dude, did you hear about this hashtag Dark Pod thing for the Women's Elimination Chamber? There's gonna be like a whole human in one of the chamber pods, but it'll be dark, so we won't know who it is until...
Yeah, I've heard about it, Riddle.
It's wild. There's a lot of rumors flying around about who's going to be inside, so I gotta ask. Are you in the Dark Pod?
Me?
Yeah, I won't tell if you are.
I'm not in the Dark Pod, Riddle.
Oh, okay. So I gotta ask, am I in the Dark Pod?
You?
I won't tell if I am.
I don't think so, Riddle.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Thanks, bro.
I can't believe that more people aren't guessing that I'd be in the Dark Pod.
Are you in the Dark Pod?
No, but I should be. I'm the best thing this women's division has got right.
Hey, you may not be in the Dark Pod, but at least you're not in a goat head.
Rude.
Can't say we've ever had anything like a dark pod before.
Actually, you do see a lot around here, Tom. Any chance you know who's...
Why would you think I know that?
I don't think you know, Tom. I'm just asking.
Nope.
Huh. Never knew you to be so short. You usually have a lot to say.
Good luck out there.
The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line here tonight in one of the most highly anticipated Elimination Chamber matches of all time.
Thanks to the all-time talents vying for the title and one mystery opponent. Any guesses on who's in there, Corey?
If I were competing, I'd be terrified to see Ava Moreno walk out of that dark pod, especially in light of what she just did to Lacey Evans.
Allegedly. Oof.
Brought down with a DDT.
The fatigue is setting in for her.
Let me put it this way. She's probably tougher than any of us. Definitely Saxton.
Just a continuous rush on Doudrop here.
Yeah, Doudrop's defensive instincts need to kick in.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
Ridiculous standing shooting star. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
A face buster knee smash.
That looks painful.
Boom! Scorpion death drop.
Look who it is. And that'll do it. And has been eliminated. And her resolve's looking unsteady here.
She's got to reestablish herself back into the match now.
Standing shooting star press. Incredible. She's fighting back.
Momentum isn't completely out of Carmella's side just yet.
That could be the 180 Carmella was looking for.
Ouch.
Dropkick hits the mark. Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism.
Right on the arm.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Look at this, just...
Oh, that'll cave your chest in.
All the momentum swinging away on Carmella.
Now it's being systematically worked on. And here she comes.
She has been salivating,
Carmella
ready
has
for
been
the chance to enter this match, and now she's gonna get it.
Turning the tables. Here we go again. That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Is that what it takes to beat Xia Li?
Hoisted all the way up and down.
Working to neutralize that arm.
What a barrage of stops.
And she is doing whatever she wants right now.
Yeah, this is a great flurry she's putting together. Listen to the impact.
A face buster knee smash.
That looks painful.
Skull crushing finale. Into a German.
Xia gets out of the way. Change the complexion of this match, Michael.
Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut. A face buster knee smash.
That looks painful.
And Bayley is being humbled here.
Bayley's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
Kinshasa. She is carrying it up again. That could end Bayley's night.
Cover. 2. Near 5.
And we knew Bayley was stubborn, but you've got to admit she showed her toughness with that kick out.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this and failed.
Amazing effort by her.
Oh, and that buys some time.
Counter after counter.
A face buster knee smash.
That looks painful.
She's just getting worked over right now.
Yeah, she's having issues fighting back.
Oh, what a nasty knee lift. Bayley looking a little worse for wear after taking that hit.
I was pumped when I saw this match on tonight's card, but so far this Falls Count Anywhere match has exceeded all of my expectations.
Looking for the victory. 2 count.
Bayley has been eliminated.
Is about to open.
It's been the best kept secret in WWE since it was announced. Everyone's on the edge of their seats to find out who's inside.
The wait is almost over because the mystery entrant into the Elimination Chamber is about to be revealed. It's Justine, WWE legend and Hall of Famer Justine Justine is the mystery entrant into the Elimination Chamber match. One of these two women will be the next SmackDown Women's Champion.
But how? We haven't seen Justine in the ring for over a decade since her career-ending injury.
She certainly doesn't look injured to me, Corey. And she also doesn't look like she minds that the woman standing in the way of winning a championship is her niece.
Justine immediately on the offensive.
Setting her up and down.
It looks as if her niece was completely caught off guard by this. She's getting dominated in there.
Wait a second, we've seen this before, but not in a very long time.
It's vintage Justine here tonight. The Justine Jammer with the cover.
1, 2, 3.
It's over.
We have a new SmackDown Women's Champion, and I can't believe I'm saying this. It's Justine. Justine is the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
There were so many names thrown around about who was going to be in the dark pod, and Justine wasn't even on the list. Her niece must be shocked.
I think the entire WWE Universe is shocked. I'm having flashbacks to 2002.
Simply unbelievable that we are witnessing this right now. What a moment in WWE history.
Did you know
That Justine was in the dark pod? No. They kept that secret under wraps, even from me. But I could have told you not to trust her, even though it would have been hard to convince you of that.
I know she's family, but it also tracks given everything she's told me.
I knew her tricks when we were partners, and I never thought I'd be on the receiving end either until I caught wind of her trying to turn.
What's that?
I can help you now. Listen, no one knows your aunt like I do. I remember what she was like when she was on the main roster, what got under her skin, her toughest opponents, her regrets, her weaknesses. If you're on a collision course with her now, and you seem to be, you'll want me by your side to give you the best chance to beat her and win the championship that should...
Confront the past.
Well, that was one of the wildest things I've ever seen in WWE.
You're telling me.
I know she's your family, but I can't get over how these legends come in and trying to make everything about them. Why can't the older generation stand aside and let us have our shine? They already had their time.
Justine certainly makes everything about her. But I don't care what kind of a miraculous recovery she may have had.
Right? How can these...
Embrace the future. Huh.
Our brand new SmackDown Women's Champion is here to address the WWE Universe after her shocking return and victory at Elimination Chamber.
So, I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I've been medically cleared! Surprise! You know, I thought I had closed the books on my WWE career. But being around here lately reignited a light I thought had gone out. As I got involved, coming back into WWE, first with my podcast, and then as a manager, I started to wonder, Edge, Lita got second acts. Why not Justine? The more I gave, the more I realized you need me. You need me because you deserve to see me finally reap the rewards of the path I trailblazed. To fulfill the promises that I wasn't able to keep when my career got cut short.
What the hell?
I was wondering when you would show up. Figured you would, given how much you like to ride my coattails.
What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me you were cleared? And why haven't you called me back?
Would you have paid attention if I had? After the way you laughed at me when I suggested we team up for the Money in the Bank tag team match? After you never thought to ask me how I was doing whenever I mentioned my doctor's appointments? I'm beginning to think I should have set up those lighting rigs to fall over on you instead.
You didn't.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm an old, washed-up, past-her-prime legend? Girlie, you best not insult me, because I taught you everything you know. LJ. Too bad you don't have the goods to back it up. I was proud when you decided to wear your own gear for your debut and make your own mark. But it was probably then that I started to realize you don't have what it takes to push our family name forward in this business. That I'd have to do that myself.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, LJ? You followed me around like a shadow your entire life, and you don't understand. When you hesitated in using the chair in your main event match with Ava? What? Were you afraid the chair would bite you? You've always lacked an edge. I would never have made that mistake, because I've always known exactly what I want, what I needed to do, in a world that was 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal for me. I tried to help you, but even as your manager, you were just blindly following everything I told you to do. Seriously, child, think for yourself. You know the difference between you and me, LJ? I've never been content walking in someone else's path, and I never had the luxury. I've always had to make my own.
My head is spinning here. Justine's not only back, but she's put a target on her niece?
Justine's certainly drawn a line in the sand here tonight.
How do you even respond to a betrayal like that? From a member of your own family?
I think we're about to find out. And I have a feeling that whatever she has to say, it could have some big ramifications for the WWE Universe.
You know what I find curious, Auntie? That for someone who's so adamant about creating her own path, you're pretty consistent in bringing up the past and what you've already done. Boo-hoo, I'm Justine. It was so hard for me. I don't doubt it. But I also don't see any other WWE legends standing in the ring right now telling a sob story about unfinished business. Maybe that's because they accomplished what they set out to do. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? If you failed because you were so mistreated, put upon, and unlucky with an injury, or if you failed because you just don't have what it takes.
You shut your mouth.
Nah, I'm done listening to what you have to say. And I'm done asking for your advice. The only thing I'm asking for, the only thing I'm demanding is to set the record straight. You think you're so powerful, That the only thing that stopped you back in your day were forces beyond your control? Some sort of big bad that had it out for you? Then I'm going to tear apart your past and prove that it wasn't them, whoever you think of them is. It was you, Justine. Weak, powerless, a lot of talk and no action. And then I'm going to tear you apart. And at WrestleMania, take the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Did we just see a WrestleMania match being made?
I think we did, Saxton, and I got to admit, it's not a matchup I thought we'd ever get on the grandest stage of them all, and I also don't think we've ever seen a statement that powerful from this superstar.
I've got to agree, Corey, and if Justine's going to have her past torn apart in any way, well, let's just say there's a lot to unravel there.
Molly tells me that you're trying to add fuel to the fire of your fight with your aunt. I don't know if I can help, but I can give you a tip. Justine always hated my cowboy hat.
So I should wear a cowboy hat?
No. Let me say more words. She hated my cowboy hat because it reminded her of Trish Stratus. Your aunt always resented Trish for being the face of the company. Trish always got more buzz, more press. Even now, Trish's face is on the side of the production truck, not Justine's.
Wasn't Trish also a 7-time women?
She sure was. One more than Justine's 6 championship wins. Which your aunt especially resented because before Trish came to WWE, she was a model, so Trish had to learn the business from the ground up. Justine always thought Trish got special treatment compared to someone like her, who worked in other promotions before WWE. What do you think? Is there something you can use?
I'm here on NXT tonight with a big announcement. I'm proud to share that the superstars of tomorrow will be honoring the legacy of the greatest WWE women's legend of all time. I'm announcing the first ever Trish Stratus Battle Royal. Well, the main event is next week. We're kicking things off tonight as I personally honor Trish by wearing this out to the ring for a special match on NXT 2.0, the old WWE Women's Championship. This is the same championship that Trish won 7 times over the course of her remarkable career. Even my Aunt Justine didn't hold it 7 times. It is going to give me such stratisfaction to wear this tonight, in homage to the greatest WWE legend and women's champion ever, Trish Stratus.
One of WWE's most exciting superstars is here visiting NXT.
And she brought a vintage WWE Championship to tout the upcoming Trish Stratus Battle Royal.
It's obvious she's throwing Trish Stratus's accomplishments in her aunt's face. Is it going to work? We'll see. Oh, man.
Down with the Bulldog. She's starting to look concerned. She can withstand the punishment, though. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Momentum now on her side.
Really taking control here.
Drop kick. Counters.
She's showing it's not a time to lie down. It's a time to fight back.
Got it down with force.
Targets the gut to end the offense.
Oh, my God.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
And she dodged out nicely.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Cover! 2! No, she kicks out.
She just won't stay down.
Stark's powerless here. That's it. Stark is out.
Is it enough? The cover! It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Haley Santos.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
That's why they...
Just when you thought the road to WrestleMania couldn't get any more exciting, Trish Stratus herself has entered NXT's first ever Trish Stratus Battle Royal.
Well, there were a lot of fan favorites coming into this 6-woman Battle Royal, but Trish just threw most of their chances over the top rope. This is going to get ugly.
Katana Chance has been eliminated.
Trying to chop her down with a low kick. Lightning fast strikes, incredible speed, and an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. And that was taking the attack to the competition with that win. Rapid fire rights over and over.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Looking bad for her here.
She knew this Battle Royal would be grueling. Some bumps and bruises were always part of the plan.
Nikita telling her opponent to bring it on.
Strong clothesline out of nowhere. What's coming next? Suplex. Very nice.
Ooh, what the elbow counters out.
Neckbreaker. Placed in the corner. Right to the gut.
Look at these kicks and a...
What the hell?
All right, I'll explain to you what that feels like.
Just caught flush.
Sent out of the ring, not sure. She wants to be here.
Has been eliminated.
Textbook scoop slam.
Akita Lyons has been eliminated.
Oh, not everyone can do that.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Get back here. Leg lariat.
Neckbreaker.
From behind. Textbook neckbreaker. Trish making a mockery of her opponent.
Snapmare takedown.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Boom! Knee right to the face.
Bang! Pummeled by the double stomp.
Knee lift.
Bailey Fetty Fan has been eliminated.
Bullseye!
Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
She goes back inside the ropes.
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick. What a forearm. Kinshasa. Oh, man.
Spin kick to the midst.
What a tag team display.
Here is your winner, Haley Santos.
She has plenty to celebrate here tonight.
A win like this always makes me happy. I kind of want to hop in there and celebrate with them.
I thought what you said in the ring was exactly on the money, and I'm happy to help you take Justine down by, how did you put it?
Tear apart her past?
That's it. I think Justine's plan is to steer clear of you before the WrestleMania match, which is official, by the way. But if you want to get the upper hand, you might not have to take the fight directly to Justine anyway. Taking some steps to remind Justine about her biggest regrets will go a long way. I have a few ideas.
I gotta ask, are you just helping me so that you can get back at my aunt?
Oh, there's definitely an element of revenge to it. Do you know what it's like for people to think I'm the villain of my story? But I also meant what I said to you on day 1 at Survivor Series. I'm here to help you. Justine's so stuck in the past and her grievances that she's forgotten her obligation to help the next generation, even her own niece.
Ain't that the truth?
Are you ready to get started? I do have...
You talking about Lita?
Who else could it be with that description?
Let's start with her then. What are you thinking?
One thing your aunt could never shut up about was that Lita got the first women's cage match in
Lita's just going...
No, but if you...